morning, good evening, good afternoon, friends of social media. Clear to Close Live is back. We're back in the building today. I am super excited. I've been wanting to do this show for a while. Man, it's been almost a year since I've had you on the show. So, Alex, please reintroduce yourself to our friends on social media. Tell them who you are.
Hey, how's it going, family of Clear to Close Mortgage? My name is Alexis Ortega, and I am a professional boxer fighting out of Phoenix, Arizona gym, Hard Knocks Boxing Gym. And I'm here with Mario. He's one of our sponsors, and I'm blessed to have him be part of the team.
Yeah, so the first time we had you on the show, you and Faird were actually getting ready for a fight. So, unfortunately, you guys couldn't eat, right? Because you're in that weight cut, right?
Yeah.
You're in that weird space, right? So I always said I'm gonna bring you guys back after a fight, so you guys can do the show the way it's meant to be, with
Tacos.
food, with tacos, with everything. So I want to get right into last week. I want to get right into your fight that just happened, your comeback fight, because there was a lot of things that went on from September to make this happen, right?
Yeah.
In September, obviously you had your first professional loss.
Yeah, I had my first loss in September. It was late September, and we took a loss, and it did hurt. I was very sad. I was very upset for a while. I was like, man, it goes through everybody's mind once you get something like that happens. Should I continue doing this? Is this am I good?
Yeah.
Exactly. So, we thought about it, and man, we're here. We're blessed. We came back with a fight. We were main event, headlining in Celebrity Theater, and man, we came out with the win.
Yeah. And let's talk about a little bit that mental game, right? Because not only are you a fighter, you're a coach.
Mm-hmm.
You train younger kids at the gym, right, at Hard Knocks. And
I want to say something, actually.
Yeah.
Now that I think about it, Mario came one time to my gym. He said, I told him, I was like, yeah, I'm upset, man, but I'll be back. I told him I'll be back. He said, because he told me, remember, you're also a trainer, you're a coach. You can't be out here preaching to little kids and everybody you coach to not give up, to keep going and keep going and keep going. And man, if I were to do that and really give up on boxing, I couldn't be preaching that every day like I do at the gym. And I want to thank Mario for that.
No, you're welcome.
Yeah, this guy put me on check.
And that's the mental game, right? That's the mental game that we fight with ourselves, right? When we doubt our skill set, right? We can't go out there and tell people that, you got to do it a certain way, right?
Mm-hmm.
And, when I got the opportunity to go to the gym and see you, and I saw you, fighting that yourself, right?
Yeah.
But, put it into perspective, right? Because we talked about this last time. There's somebody that's on your toes right now.
Mm-hmm.
He's just a younger version of you, your brother.
That's my brother, my carnal.
Yeah. And we just saw him throw down in Kansas City. We just saw him put on a show, right? And he's coming for you.
Yeah.
Right?
And
but he's also looking up to you, right? As how you handle adversity, right? How do you handle, that moment, right? That loss, right? And, I had a conversation with a couple people about your fight in September. And I go, look, it's hard for a fighter to get focused in a week.
Mm-hmm.
Doing weight cuts, doing all those things, right? And sometimes you're not ready. You're just not ready.
Yeah.
Right? And a couple things happened in that fight that were your first.
Mm-hmm.
The first time you've been...
I was dropped in the first round. That was a silly mistake. He came out strong, and I stayed in the pocket with him. And I did make a lot of mistakes in that fight. My legs weren't under me all the way. I was trying to stay in the pocket with somebody that's 5'4", and I'm 5'11". That's a big mistake, right? So, yeah, we learned from it for sure. Not get in there and brawl with somebody that's shorter than us. We're gonna keep our distance.
Yeah, it takes away a lot of your power because you're long, right?
Yeah.
You're a long fighter for your weight class. I would say you're really tall and long.
Yeah.
Right? So then the work began October, right? And then you were scheduled to fight in November.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, it didn't happen. And then here comes March.
Yep.
Right? And then you weren't supposed to be the main event.
I wasn't.
and somehow, with the other fights that happened and other things that happened, you became the main event.
Yeah.
What went through your mind that was different because obviously you knew you were on the card.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But then a few hours.
It was like yeah, we'd say like half a day prior to that.
Yeah. Then they're like.
I found out in weigh-ins. Yeah.
Yeah. So then, what changed in your mind? Like, did anything change? I would say. Like, were you like nervous, scared, anxious? Like, did anything change from weigh-ins that you were like, I'm fighting this guy anyway, but now it's like
main event?
Yeah.
No, well, I mean, in a way, the kid in me years back got really excited because that's almost any kid boxing coming up. That's one of their dreams, you know. Even whether it be at the Celebrity Theater, whether it be in Las Vegas MGM, you know, to be main event, for somebody to call you, hey, he's the main event, man. Like the inner me, the kid in me years back was just ecstatic. You know, I used to go to the Celebrity Theater fights.
Yeah.
I used to go watch them, and I'm like, would tell my parents, man, that's gonna be me one day. I'm gonna be main event. I'm gonna be main event, man. And for that to come possible, you know, even though I was, you know, notified within a few hours prior, I know I was still excited. I don't think I would be nervous just because I really had a goal from the beginning to, you know, I'm gonna go out there and do my job.
Yeah.
And which was get that win.
You know, it's for me, right? It's super cool every time I get to watch you and Farad and you know, Coach Ortega in the ring. But I think for me the best thing I saw was after the fight was your parents in the ring.
Oh yeah.
that moment, right? Because I've had conversations with your dad outside of the ring, right? About boxing, about life, and you know, certain conversations, but I've never seen him as excited.
Yeah.
And to me, right, watching it from the floor up, right, seeing his face, right, I think he was more excited for the comeback than I think I knew you were, right, but I think for him and your mom, right, because I've seen your mom at the fights, and your mom's always like super emotional because she's nervous. You're her baby, right? Like it's
scared in a way.
Yeah, she's scared, right? And those are those things that, like, as parents, right? Like you look at those.
Yeah. You know,
and I was super ecstatic to see that, right? See your dad so excited for you because now, right, the work starts again, right? Yep. So for the next fight, whenever that is, right? Like, you know, I don't know what you're looking at.
April 29th, baby.
Yeah. So hopefully it's locked in for 29th. So whoever your opponent is, you know, don't cancel. I'm tired of people canceling on you and Farad, man.
Especially Farad. You know, he wasn't on this last card. Hopefully he'll be on this card for sure.
Like that's one of the things, man. Like I love the fact that you know Farad is family, your family. You know, the Hard Knocks Gym family is, you know, I've been blessed, right, to be able to be a sponsor. I've been blessed to do what I do, right, and give back in a way. But I'm also a boxing fan, so I get sucked into the fights, man. I lose my voice. I get so emotionally tuned into the fights that because it's like watching my son. You're like watching. It's like if I saw my 15-year-old son in there, right? It's like so. But I am waiting for the day that your little brother calls you out. I am. I'm so excited for that day. And even in a sparring session, like I'm gonna go because like his goal is like to truck through both of you. Like he wants to get through you and he wants to get through Farad. Like he's on a different wavelength.
In a way, me and Farad are both gonna help him out and get there. You know, he's very young. He's young too, and you know, at his age, I was going out to those tournaments, but I was falling short. You know. I would always fall short a little bit. He made it to the finals, put up a fight with somebody that's been national champion for 7 times in a year. You know, that speaks for itself, you know. And I'm very proud of him, Anthony. You know, he's came along.
But when we had this conversation the last time you were here, you admitted that he, at his age, was way better than you. So, but you're giving him all your skills too now, right? Like so. I think there's gonna come a time, right, when he's gonna be like, all right, I'm ready to just right, and you might have that Rocky moment, right, where there's no one in the gym and it's just gonna be you and him, maybe your dad, and it's gonna happen, right? But it's gonna be I think it's gonna be an exciting moment for both of you, right? Or when he makes his pro debut, right? Because now you're gonna get to see it from a different lens, right?
Yeah, no, and I in a way I already kind of get nervous. I always have that feeling when he's out there competing. Even though it's just amateurs, I still get very excited for him, and in a way I get a little nervous too.
But that's the coach in you, right? That's the brother in you. That's the right. But that's everybody at Hard Knocks. That's how everybody treats each other.
No.
Right? Like, I mean, Fair didn't fight on this last card, but he was in your corner.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Coach Ortega, he was there, right?
Yeah.
Suzanne was there, right? And all of us were in the crowd making noise. We had our friends show up, and our friends are like, man, it's super cool to see this, like to see not only the boxers, right? The art of this sport, the sacrifice of this sport, right? The dieting, the mental stress, the mental anguish, right? You get to fight week and your guy cancels.
Yeah.
And you're just like, man, I just put in 3-4 months of work and now I'm shut down. Like,
that's a bummer for sure. That's something that a fighter doesn't want to go through,
Yeah.
They put those months, weeks of work, those miles in for you not to be able to showcase your skills. Yeah, I feel bad for
But then I look at it on the other side and I'm like, maybe they were just scared. Because I've seen most of your videos in Ferrets, right? Mm-hmm. And if I was a recent pro, right, let's just say, I would be like, I don't want to fight those dudes, right? Because there's a certain skill set that people have, right? That they're good at their craft, right? And you and Ferret have that, or else I wouldn't be a sponsor. Because I believe in your skill set, right? I believe in the work ethic that Hard Knock puts into you guys. And it's super cool to see it on display. Like this last fight, man, I was like, I didn't sit for any part of the fight. Because this guy came out, and he came out swinging.
He came out banging for sure. I felt, I want to say 2 or 3 where at the beginning I was like, okay, I better, stop playing around and really step on it too, because he wasn't, he was coming at me, and I was really trying to set my distance.
Yeah.
Set my timing, time him a little bit, but I couldn't right at first because he just came out swinging and banging, and I was like, oh shit, he actually has a little pop to it too.
Yeah. Did at any point when he hit you, did you flash back to September for a second, and go, I need to back up, like did at any moment you're like, ooh, okay, yeah, I remember this. I remember what happened after this, right? Like, because he did get in a couple shots. Yeah. Like, I'm not gonna lie, and I was scared for a couple of them, right? Like, I was like, man, I hope this is the moment, right? This is the moment where you break through, right? Like, and I told my wife and I told my friends that we were in the stands. I'm like, look, he's gonna have to take a hard shot to realize if he really wants this.
Yeah.
And then when you took that shot and you backed up and you just kind of regrouped and then just turned it on, I was like, oh, he's back. I was like, he's back. I was like, this is happening. I was like, and I was so waiting for the knockout. But the guy had a chin. Man,
the guy had a forehead too. My right hand, till now, my right knuckles, they still, bother me a little bit. But, yeah, I would hit him, and this guy, man, his head was just fuck.
Yeah, I felt like I wanted to do like a WWE move and throw a chair in there, so you could because he was. I mean, you were giving him the kitchen sink. No, you gave him the business, and he would not go down.
I feel like at one point he was out, but just on his feet.
Yeah.
But the ref just wouldn't see it. But I thought he just gave me a blank stare, and I was like, man, what the hell?
That was the left hand. I saw that one. When you hit him with the left, he staggered back, and he kind of blinked and looked around. But, again, right, to take that shot and stay on your feet.
Yeah.
That's, man, kudos to him for.
He was a warrior for sure.
He's a banger, man. He was a banger. But,
I respect that too.
You turned it up, and you were able to get the TKO, right? They stopped the fight. And right at the end of the fight, I saw something in you. I saw you take a deep breath and just kind of look around.
I sunk it in, man. I sunk it in. I really sunk it in. I was like, man, we're back. We're back in business. And, it's just up from here, man. Seriously. I'm glad you noticed that. Because
I noticed it, and I was like, man, he's enjoying the moment.
Yeah,
right now,
I looked around, I did a 360, and just really saw who was there. And, man, it was really nice.
Super cool, man. I was so excited for you, again, right, to come back from a loss, right, to come back and put on a show in the main event at Celebrity Theater at Iron Boy, right? So April 29th. April 29th, we're hoping that everything gets locked in with you and with Farrad and whoever the opponents are, you know, because we want to go. Like,
hell yeah.
Like I love the fights, man. I love it. And when I miss one, it's like I feel like I miss one of my kids' games. Like it does, right? It's the dad in me, but I'm just glad you're back, man. Like I'm so excited that you're back in the ring. 1, 2, you know, you're still, you know, coaching. Mm-hmm. You know, 3, you're now getting into our world.
A little bit.
You know, a little bit, right? So you're jumping into the wholesale game with some of your friends and some of your partners. Yep. Which is cool, right? Like it's another revenue source for you, right? Mm-hmm. But it still gives you the ability to train.
Yeah, no, it does, and that's why I kind of, you know, looked into that. You know, I was looking at something part-time. Yeah. Get some little revenue coming in while I'm still training, and it wouldn't be too much of a hard labor that, you know, I'd get that extra revenue, but it also put more weight on my body, you know. It also, you know, kill my body little by little, you know.
You can't go work construction then try to be a boxer.
Exactly.
Like,
you know, I respect those that do because they are those out there, but, you know, I really want to take this, you know, this is my long-term plan, boxing, and I want to have something on top of that, you know, to be able to do part-time and, you know, not put too much weight on my body, you know.
Yeah. So as you develop and grow in that world, right? We'll showcase it more, you know, because he's just in the groundwork right now. He's putting in his foundation work, right? Right. But it is officially time for you to break the scales.
Man, I was waiting for this, man.
Yeah. So last time you were on a diet. There's no diet today. So today, we got tacos from Master Taco in Tempe. Okay. So they are on, hold on, let me find it here on my phone because I had them and I lost them. They're on 1537 West Broadway in Tempe. So I got these tacos because somebody told me they were good. So I've never had them.
Oh, no?
So I don't know.
We'll find out right now.
We're going to find out. We're going to find out if they're good. So we got some asada. I'm going to go over here and pop this open.
Awesome.
We got some asada right here. We got some pastor. Yeah, crack those open. There's some chicken. Yeah. Shrimp. Fish. And I don't know what's in the corner. I don't know. It's carnitas or shredded beef or something. Okay. So grab a plate. Awesome. Grab a taco. Whichever ones you want to try. Right. Yeah. Walk around. It's fine. You can jump in front of the camera. Yeah, guys. If you guys are looking for a place to train, Hard Knocks. Give them a scoop. Right? Check him out online. You want to see Alex's stuff. You can go on his Facebook, on his Instagram. We'll have his stuff up so you guys can see it. It is Alexis21 on Instagram. Yeah, you could check out his highlights from his last fight. And then April 29th, hopefully, Iron Boy, let's get this locked in. We need to see him fight again.
Oh, yeah, we're excited for that. Well, after these tacos, we're going to sit down and we're going to train again. Yeah. Get ready for April 29th for sure. Yeah.
So.
And I want to thank, you know, Clear to Close Mortgage, Mario, you know, having us out here. I know he has planned to bring my coach, my teammate. You know, we're blessed to have him be part of the team, you know.
Yeah, no.
Name out there, you know. We appreciate that.
It's a blessing for us to do what we do. But, yeah, so you get to try the tacos because this is an excuse for Coach Ortega to really work you now because you're totally wrecking your diet, which is totally cool. But I told him I was going to do it, so it's going to be nice. So, yeah, you got to try them also because if they're poisonous, then none of us will eat them.
No, I think they're good. They're good.
Yeah,
they're good.
Yeah, so give it a whirl. While he's chewing, guys, if you're interested in purchasing, refinancing, investing, give us a call over here at Clear to Close. You know, we're always here to help. To my veterans out there, you know, if you're looking, if you're stressing, give me a call. I'll get you to some resources. You know, we're always here to help. Mental health, mental strength is big in our world. We want everybody to be okay. You know, so if you're struggling, reach out. We'll find you a resource. How was it?
This one was good. What was that, chorizo?
This one is pastor.
Pastor was really good.
All right. So pastor is good.
Shout out Master Tacos.
Yeah, so they're okay. Now, the true question is this, and this is what I ask everybody that's always a guest. Would you drive to Tempe to go have these tacos?
On a weekend, for sure. During the week, I'm out there training, busy. weekend, I'll give them a try.
All right. So Master Taco, you're in. You made it. You survived. I'm gonna let him try the other ones. But yeah, it's always fun to bring you guys on the show after a fight, because I always wanted to kind of see what happens after the fight, right? Because now it's like you get to eat.
Yeah.
You get to kind of like take a break from beating up your body to be perfect, right? And it's like what's your go-to like after the fight? Is it like a box of cereal? Is it like
Well,
do
I'll
you
go
go to
out there Hispanics. What I do like to eat, like during the week.
Lettuce. Let's get that. Yeah, can't have
You
the
guys
ladies
didn't-
have
you
that
guys
with
didn't see that.
sacate on your face.
No, during the week, I like to go for pan dulce, which is conchas,
Yeah.
cuernitos, donuts, anything, man. I like to dip in my leche, whatever. During the week, I like to eat that a lot. You know, camp, I can't touch pan. We don't buy pan
Yeah.
no more. We stay away from that. So that's something I really like. I'll go out, eat out with some friends, you know, catch up. You know, I don't really see them that much during when I'm training, just because
Yeah.
some of my friends that will go out there and they like to party and
Yeah.
whatever, you know. So that's just not my thing while I'm training, you know. So
What about after the fight? Like, what is the meal that's like the go-to afterwards? Is it like you go get a torta and just stuff your face? Like, what is it? What's
during my weigh-ins, after my weigh-ins, I'll go eat. I'll have a torta manantial, Reyes de la Torta, whatever is so close by, you know. I'll go have that. I'll have some. I eat Mexican food. I like Mexican food. And last time we had seafood, you know, that one was really good. But after my fight, there is a taco. No, there's a lunch stands, the lunch truck, by Celebrity Theater,
16th Street?
I believe.
Yeah.
And that's the move we do. You know, they stay open late at night, and you know, I'm hungry as hell. So we go out there and enjoy some food, enjoy some tacos for sure.
That's dope, man.
Yeah.
Man, I can't thank you enough for being on the show. You know, it's always a good time to catch up with you, right? Because I don't get a lot of time to go to the gym. You know, but before we wrap this up, as always, we want to thank Vens Media for their stuff. But today is a very special day. It's our videographer's birthday. Yes. So you get to take off the headphones and you get to come back on this side of the thing. Come here. Yes, it's happening again because I can do this. And I did this the first time when she came on the team, but today is special because it is your birthday. So you get to come sit here. Yes. You get to come sit. Okay. Sit. I'm going to go play cameraman. Not really. I'm actually going to stand right here. From us, we want to say happy birthday.
Thank you.
And we want to thank you for doing all our video stuff. But you get to try a taco too because it's your birthday. So you get there's shrimp and then there's fish. So you get to grab a taco and try them and tell them if they're good. Because you're the birthday girl. And
Happy
I didn't
birthday.
bring a birthday cake. I didn't bring a birthday cake, so this is the closest to cake you're going to get.
Birthday tacos.
Birthday tacos. Yeah, give it a shot. I'm going to walk around this way. There you go. Here, I'll move the box over to you. Oh, look at that.
This is
Oh my
huge.
God. Wait, there you go. Yeah, it's zoomed in on you. You're good.
Oh no, not while I'm taking a bite.
Yes, it's zoomed in on you. This is the birthday bite because she's all of like 21 again.
I dropped it.
It's okay. We'll clean up. We'll make David clean up. Here you go. Grab a napkin. How is it?
That's really good.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. You know it's good when you talk with your mouth full. That's good. That's awesome. So from us, right, at Clear Close, all we can say is happy birthday.
I'll switch you.
We can say happy birthday.
Thank
Take your
you.
taco. How old are you? Wait, how old are you?
I'm 26.
26. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Wait, Alex, how old are you?
I'm 20.
Jesus Christ, you're babies. Okay, now they made me feel old. But we're going to go off the air. We're going to enjoy these tacos. We're going to enjoy her birthday. We're going to celebrate with her here for a little bit. We'll be back next week. New show, new tacos, new guest, Alex. Look him up, Alexis21 on Instagram. What's it on?
Facebook, Alexis Ortega.
Alexis Ortega on Facebook. And we will be back next week and check him out, and then we'll get back into the fight game. We'll see you guys.
You guys have a good one.